Hi guys, today we're watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 3, Episode 16. This is called Paradise Lost. Let's go.
Nathaniel and I will do everything we can to continue our father's work.
I'd expect nothing less from the Malick boys.
Who's Nathaniel? His older, younger brother.
Gideon, they're saying it's time.
I already told them no, Nate.
We have to go see
Like
him.
hell we
Twin
do.
brother?
We can't just ignore Daniel Whitehall,
He's an old man in a prison cell.
who is still very powerful. And if he wants us to
I
show...
don't give a damn what he wants. Dad never believed in Whitehall's Hydra, and we're not gonna start now. We're staying right here.
They're not asking Gideon.
His brother died?
You didn't tell me he was a looker. I don't know what I expected. but
Ward.
Tall and handsome were certainly not at the top of the list.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Our guest.
I didn't
Oh,
ever you
he's
say he
here.
was here.
Oh, he didn't know.
Why?
I thought you'd be happy.
Just answer the question.
He showed up earlier and asked me to gather the inner circle. They're on their way now.
So they're coming here today.
Oh,
Gideon,
not happy about that.
so glad you could join us.
I'm honored that you would visit our home. To what do we owe this pleasure?
I felt it was time
Time for what?
to reveal my true self.
What's that? I'm not sure I want to know his real self.
You
Or
said you
May.
I did.
Well, you didn't kill him hard enough. Want to tell me what we're looking at?
The lab is working on that question. I'm sorry about Andrew. If you
yeah.
I don't want to talk about that any more than you want to talk about this.
Means
You
they
don't
have
have a lot
to.
of kills like that under your belt.
I've done my fair share.
Not that you enjoyed. I would have made the same choice. We do what we have to do.
I know the company line. Just feel like we're only fixing problems that we created.
Yeah.
Lincoln and Daisy have a stop to make in the Badlands.
There was this inhuman in Afterlife. He might have answers about whatever's possessing Ward. It's a long story. I'll explain on the way.
We're in the dark, but right now Ward and
Sounds
this thing,
ominous.
they're not afraid to take what they want or kill who they want. So what's our advantage?
They're not afraid.
And they should be.
There was an inhuman, and when I touched him, I saw a vision of the future.
What did he see?
Really? What did he see?
Oh yeah, he saw the spacecraft.
I felt so much pain. I was torn apart from the inside.
The rosaries.
You have to tell our guest he can help save you.
No, I didn't know. I felt every cell in my body was being
He saw it,
destroyed.
which means she's gonna happen.
My killer. It was him.
I had a feeling.
Your family's ancient traditions are nonsense.
You don't know anything about us or our beliefs.
No? A ceremony where grown men draw stones from a bag and one unlucky participant draws a white stone in sacrifice to a liquid rock?
To be chosen as the Traveler is a great honor.
An archaic blood sacrifice.
You're a coward. He was 10 times the man you are.
Make no
Oh,
mistake,
so that's what happened to their father.
rituals are foolish.
He was one of the
It's
travelers.
your father.
Travelers.
He was no fool. Answer me this. How do you suppose he survived all those ceremonies? From what I heard, he was quite gifted with a certain parlor trick. Why leave to fate what you can decide for yourself?
Nice try. We're done here.
There's a book in your father's study, Paradise Lost. Take a look. I believe you'll find it most illuminating.
That's the title. Oh yeah, it's Daisy who saw that vision.
He's in South Dakota?
Off the grid. His name's James. He's a demolitions expert. Australian, former mercenary. A few weeks after I got there, Giant caught him breaking into her private archives and banished him.
What was he doing in there?
Well, stealing, mostly. He made a big scene ranting about the second coming of some ancient inhuman who could raise the dead.
Raise the dead.
That doesn't mean he won't be jumping at the chance to help us.
But he was pretty bitter not getting powers. We'll need to be careful and keep our eyes open.
We'll believe that one of the other astronauts was burned alive.
That doesn't bring
Maybe
people back to life. He inhabits their bodies.
Right?
And
Isn't
it
them.
controls these organisms.
That's one theory. We do know that they eat living flesh.
What if it also uses them to reanimate dead flesh? Sorry. It's just... I still can't believe this thing is here, on Earth.
My brother and I used to play here as kids.
Gideon, your daughter impresses me. She's a true believer.
Well, I tried to raise her right, same as my dad raised me.
She'll play a key role in this.
Well, I'm happy to hear it. How fortunate it was for all of us that I was able to find you and bring you home.
He knows what he's doing.
Trivial thing, Daylight. Do you spend a few centuries in the dark?
How much do you remember of those years, of your many hosts? Do their memories live on in you?
Why, is there something you'd like to ask them? It'll all be made clear tonight.
He's too smart to be manipulated like that, Gideon.
I hope you know how to deal with this guy, because I'm thinking Crazy Town was a pretty spot-on assessment.
We'll be okay. But
Or maybe
shouldn't
he's
use our
right
powers.
on the money.
It's cranky enough as it is.
Lincoln, USOV. Take your little boy band hipster scruff and piss off.
What a sweetheart.
Same as he ever was.
I like him
Come on.
already.
Fair warning, pretty boy. You take one more step, you're gonna regret it.
James, we only want to talk.
What did you step on? Mine?
Don't move. You're standing on a landmine.
Why would...
say one more step.
Seriously?
Come
What
on.
kind of lunatic puts landmines in their front yard?
James, we're not here to fight.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. What are you doing?
Nice.
Look at you. Girl power. Nice move. Well, I hope you got the message.
Okay.
Daisy, wait.
Seriously, dude.
I'm trying not to be nervous about the ceremony tomorrow, but
Aw.
I had to know.
what are you talking about?
What did you do, Daniel?
Paradise Lost. Whitehall was right.
Whitehall's a blowhard. He was trying to mess with us.
Dad would swap in this stone during the ceremonies and feel for the notch to make sure he never drew it from the bag.
He would never do that.
But he did. It's all right here, Gideon.
No.
Dad was afraid to be the traveler.
Maybe Dad wasn't who we thought he was. But our family has upheld this faith for centuries. And that is not going to end with us. We'll be better men.
How?
Why are you so
We do
committed
the
to this
ceremony the right way
cause?
and let fate decide. Together to the end.
We have devoted our lives to bringing the Hydra god back from exile. And I know some in this room have doubted that he'd ever return. You doubted me. Well,
They were wrong. My exile's over.
What is this? You're Grant Ward.
Yes, I am. But this body is only a vessel. One of many who gave their life so that I could survive. As promised, all of the travelers, the brave men who sacrificed for me, have finally returned. Thanks to the Malick family. You'll all get what you deserve.
Sounds
And for those
ominous.
of you still having doubts, see and believe.
What? Is it Cthulhu?
nope. Nothing sinister about that.
Ah. Bugs dying is first sign of the apocalypse.
Quick moves, tough guy.
Hand it over. Unless you want to wrestle for it. I can see you're not afraid of a little scrape.
We only need information about that ancient inhuman you used to talk about.
I don't really do things out of the kindness of my own heart. I haven't really understood that behavior, to be honest.
You're a dick.
That's why I brought a little incentive. I know all you've ever wanted is to be like us. So I thought I'd put that offer on the table.
It's not a real one. Run, Phil, run!
Not so fun when
Nice.
you take away your toys, is it?
Kick his ass, May. Ooh. You're gonna die now.
So we're doing this the hard way.
He's not a bad fighter. Of course, you can use the walls to his advantage. Ooh. A token May. Oh no!
Getting my hands dirty, but for you, I'll make an exception.
Don't bother.
Well done. Oh no, 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 no.
Get out of there, right now. Go, 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 go!
I give you the alien thingamajig, and you give me the crystal.
Thingamajig.
Agree.
Looks like you're the muscles and the brains, huh? He's just the haircut.
What does it do?
Well, if I could figure that out, I'd be doing that instead of this.
It's just a haircut.
Well, from what I can gather, it was snatched up by this ancient that you're badgering me about. After the Kree were killed or driven out or whatever.
When the Inhumans revolted against them.
And it was your man that led the charge. They called him Alveus. It was Latin or something.
One of the first Inhumans.
Original blend. Powerful. Designed by the Kree to command the Inhuman army for them. That idea really bit him in the ass, didn't it?
Powerful how?
I'm not sure, but the archive said that the Inhumans started to fear him. And they had to band together with regular humans to banish him. But those
So
records,
what, the
they say
Hydra
that
god
it
was
Afterlife
an
that set up
Inhuman?
The first group of Inhumans. That was our history. She had no right to keep it from us. You like son of a bitch.
Jiang was right about some things. Not everyone deserves powers.
And you do? Well, now that you got electricity running through your veins, you might actually kill someone.
What?
Let's get out of here.
Oh, boyfriend of the year didn't tell you how his last relationship ended. He nearly murdered the poor girl. But I can see by your face that you're familiar with that side of him.
Oh.
Come on.
What do you got there?
Our guest seems to have taken a liking to me. Got me a gift.
Of
A token of appreciation
her.
for standing by his side.
Maybe we find a chink in his armor. How close are you to figuring out what he is?
Well, I've a theory at least. These experiments have me thinking the organisms we found on the bones, I don't think he's controlling them. I think
What is
he
that?
is them.
He's a parasite. Parasite that retains the memories of the body he took over.
Sounds
Of
even worse when you
course.
say it like that.
It's like those gross funguses that take over. What is happening now?
Is there something wrong, sir?
You were there. You saw.
We do what we have to do. That's your words.
Yeah. And that's what I've been telling myself.
I know you don't believe that that's true.
It was true for you. You were left no choice on that planet. You did the right thing. But I crossed a line. Ward deserved to be punished, but no one deserves to have the life
No,
scars.
he did deserve it. He did deserve to have his chest caved in, no question.
That's not the point. It was payback. That's not what we do here.
Well, what was the alternative? I mean, letting him live, letting him win?
Don't you see? When I killed him, he did.
Yeah.
I knew it would come back to haunt me. I just didn't think it would actually come back to haunt me.
So you kept it. After all these years.
Oh. How does he know?
Can you give us a moment?
How does?
What is going on?
There's no reason for her to see this.
I invited her.
Oh,
She
fuck.
deserves to know the truth about her father. You've had this notched stone since that day at the pond.
Daniel was one of the bodies he used.
Together to the end.
You knew you'd never be chosen. Tell me, Gideon, was this a deliberate betrayal, or was it all just to save your own life?
I love Nathaniel.
So it was just fate, and it came down to the two of us.
Yeah. It was Nathaniel. And he chose the black stone.
Dad, what is he saying?
Your father is not the brave man he claims to be.
I thought we had a deal.
I thought we had a deal.
Yeah.
Nate?
What happened to together to the end, brother?
Oh, I meant every word of that. I wanted you by my side. But I didn't have a choice.
That's why he asked about the former bodies.
I never gave up on you, Nate. I carried on the tradition. I gave up everything so that you could return.
You were never willing to give up everything. This needs to be made right. But I still need a Malick by my side.
Oh, that is creepy and incestuous. I don't know.
Now you understand sacrifice.
Shit.
You know how we've talked about how most inhumans have this feeling where nothing feels right, just empty.
Yeah, like how I spent my entire life searching for my parents. It's a classic attempt to fill the void.
Well, I tried to fill it with vodka. but I couldn't control it. The drinking or my temper.
You've told me this.
Not this. My girlfriend thought she could help me to be a better person. We fought about that a lot. I don't even remember what we were arguing about that night. But the more I drank, the angrier I got. I just wanted to get away, so I got in the car. I don't know why the hell she got in with me, trying to...
Oh, she died in a car crash. Because he was
We
driving.
ended up wrapped around the telephone pole. She was basically dead. But then Gordon showed up.
Basically
Said
dead.
he'd been watching me. They saved her. And me. Brought me to afterlife.
Hmm.
And for
So
the
what
first
happened to
time, I
her?
felt like that emptiness might be filled one day.
I got another glimpse into the future.
Hmm.
And I don't know when, but someone on our team is gonna die.
No, don't want it. I don't want that.
Kiara's escaped.
Do not let him in here.
You little shit. Those weapons are... Nice one, Mac. Ooh. Oh no, his hand.
You can't stop us.
Ooh. You son of a bitch. Oh no, is that what she saw? Is this what Daisy saw?
Daisy, come in. Kiara's taking control of the plane. We need...
May?
Oh.
May?
You put together the Secret Warriors Initiative for a reason.
No, Lincoln, what if...
You can't be afraid of that.
Assemble the
vision. You both know we gotta
Inhumans.
do something.
Sacrifice is never easy, but we have balanced the scales today. You have nothing else to fear. Together to the end.
That is creepy. Malick has nothing left to lose anymore. That was a great episode. I love the twist that Gideon's brother was one of the bodies the god used, and that his personality was in there as well. And then that kiss, that was so creepy. I am not okay with the idea of someone on the team dying. I'm just like, nope. Ain't gonna happen. I refuse. I kinda like James even though he was massive douchebag. But he did not seem in any way mentally stable enough to be able to handle becoming an inhuman. Having powers. Which means he probably will get them. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you in the next video.